Join my family and I as we cruise around the Greek islands. Now that might seem like an impossible thing to do with 2 small children, but we're going to show you exactly how we did it. We chose a cruise as it was the easiest way to see multiple islands on this trip. And first up, Mykonos.
Me and David have been to Mykonos before. We love it here, it's so gorgeous. It's the first time doing it with kids though. Let's see if we find it as gorgeous. It's great, like, the one good thing is we were here in September. It was busy, packed. Couldn't like getting reservations for the restaurants we wanted to go to was really difficult. Plus it was all like the hot girl restaurants too that I wanted to go to. But right now, you can tell it's out of season. There's a mattress in the street and the streets are virtually empty. So we've got the town to ourselves, which is amazing for the kids to just soak in the old town, mess about. So beautiful though. Mattresses and washing. It's real Mykonos actually. Now you see how the real Mykonos locals live when it isn't high season full of tourists. Like we're in the little Venice, so you always see all the people taking their gorgeous photos with like the splash coming up at them. We got this all to ourselves.
I kind of like your studio.
Yeah.
I couldn't recommend visiting Mykonos more in the out of season, especially if you are traveling with children. Me and David have been when it was September. It was busy, it was thriving, and we had so much fun. But this way we were able to really explore. Next up, Santorini.
Work it.
Santorini is an island that's known for honeymooners, its romance, and those picturesque blue roofs dotted around. Now, me and my husband have been before, actually on our own honeymoon, and we didn't expect it to be somewhere that we could take the girls and enjoy it just as much, and we did. It was quiet with it being off season, which made it much easier to avoid the crowds which are renowned in Santorini. Another great thing about island hopping and not staying too long in one location is the money saved, because Santorini is very expensive. Actually, one of the most expensive meals that my husband and I have ever had was in Santorini, and he won't ever let me forget it. The restaurant was like a Betis, and it has beautiful food and even more beautiful views, but it's not so beautiful on the bank account.
You know what, Sadia? That could be pretty funny.
As beautiful as Santorini is, there's not a lot to do. It's short on activities, and activities is what you need when you're traveling with kids. So my advice to you is to just pitch up somewhere with a beautiful view, and there are plenty of them in Santorini. Have a drink and just enjoy yourselves for a little bit. Daddy needed a drink to cool down after realizing how much this was going to cost him.
Be inside and look at those views of the Acropolis. Yes.
You made an Acropolis of that.
Can you see that?
Acropolis.
Athens was very family friendly, from the streets to the people, the restaurants. Our daughters loved walking around this city. Our first port of call was the world famous Acropolis. Before this trip, we taught our daughter some of the Greek myths and legends, so she was super excited to see the Acropolis. It's quite a climb to the top and very busy, and this is out of season as well. But it was well worth the climb and the crowds.
Gassing about.
Demigods keep
Trying to demigods. These are goddesses in their own right.
These are demigods.
Daddy is training to be a god.
Right, Daddy's coming. Ah!
Milos was one of my favorite stops on this trip. We went to the beaches of Santorini, which is absolutely gorgeous. Many people comment that it looks like a moon landscape, and it really does. But that's pretty much all there was to do for us, so our next stop was Crete and the city of Heraklion. Of course, Daddy made us go on an open-top tour bus. Now I will say this, we were pretty disappointed with Heraklion.
There's loads of parks here in Heraklion. We just passed a few and just, took a little stop off so the girls could blow off some steam. Get some fresh air. This is they don't care so much about the open tour bus that we just came off, or care about looking at the archaeological sites of Knossos that Daddy's been obsessing over, but what they do care about is finding a good swing and a good park. And we did find one right here in Heraklion. I just watch.
Now, to be honest, I was pretty bored with Heraklion. These are some of the sites that we saw on our open-top tour bus, and once we'd done that, which was really unimpressive, it was back to the boat.
We are in Thessaloniki, which is a really lovely port town. There's a lot of, we just went into this old church, which at one point in the 1500s was a mosque. Now it's back to being a church. It's so ornate and gilded. What do you like most about Thessaloniki so far?
Well, I like all of it.
We've done loads of walking. It's pretty family friendly for walks, as you can see. Baby's in the stroller, Daddy's running and scaring off pigeons, anything to keep her in there. We've been off our ship about 2 hours now, just kind of taking in the city and seeing what it's like. I did an H&M because I'm short on underwear for this trip. Awful, I know. But this is the life that we live. And after that, we're gonna head back on the boat because it's Mother's Day and I've got a massage booked. And that's the best way to spend Mother's Day, in a spa. Oh yeah, I'm with your kids.
I could go.
You can't go. So next port is looking for H&M, Daddy. Get my underwear. All right, lucky for us, I won't have to go commando much longer. Who wants their husband to react like that? Oh!
Yeah, because this isn't a date, you've been walking around.
Yeah, I'm walking in the last clean pair.
Oh, you've got a pair on?
Yeah, I do.